Hello. Late stream, but I'm here. How is everyone's night? Oh yeah, I gotta post that I'm live. I just got paid. Hell yeah. I'm gonna check how much I have right now. Okay. Oh yeah, I was supposed to post that I'm live. Ooh. Okay. Late stream. I'm still in my work clothes. Actually, I'm gonna go change into some shorts. I changed into PJs. Oof. Okay. Let's put this here. Okay, so I will not be streaming this weekend. I won't be streaming tomorrow. I won't be streaming Saturday. And actually, and I won't be streaming on Sunday. Monday, I won't be streaming. Maybe I will, because everyone works on Tuesday. So, but basically, after Labor Day, it's really questionable if I will be streaming, because I don't know. I really don't know. Really just depends on if I am able to pack on time But yeah. But other than that, for sure, I will be streaming when I come back from my trip. But yeah, I wanted to stream yesterday and today because I won't be streaming for a while. But that's okay. I posted a few shorts, so go check it out. It was basically yesterday's stream. I posted it today, and I posted it on TikTok. And what else? New YouTube video will be coming out tomorrow. It will be my August dump YouTube video, so look forward to that. And yeah, that's my update for today. I'm just gonna go straight into playing the game. So let's pause the music and go here. I always like to restart my capture card just in case. Okay. So recap. The recap is we fought Titan Hugo Kupka, but we only cut his hands off and stole his power. But he was able to destroy the ground with his power. So I'm not sure if we were able to take away his power fully or not. I don't know. I really don't know. And he got taken away by Dion Lesage, who's the kingdom of Waloed. But they're supposed to be enemies. But yeah, who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen, and we will find out. For the main mission, we're supposed to go see Jill, but there are some side quests we have to tackle first. Looks like one of them is in the infirmary, so maybe let's go to the infirmary first.
Ah, Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best.
Ooh.
Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Harpocrates about Torgor. He must have found something.
Is she sleeping? Where is she sleeping? Is she sleeping over here? Hi!
I'm feeling a lot better, thanks to Talia's remedies. But she insists I rest.
Today, Clive visited the infirmary to have me dress a lacertation on his left forearm. I cleansed and stitched the wound and instructed him to rest the arm so that it could heal, but not an hour later he was leaving on another mission. This must be the 100th time he disobeyed my instructions. The next time he comes for me for treatment, I'm tying him to the bed. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time and I I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but there as many die as recover. Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
He does seem desperate.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go? Oh, thank you. No one knows Herblord like Taya, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
Bright blue blossoms, got it. Bright blue blossoms.
The Litlins have been up to their old tricks again.
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of curse breakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A curse breaker managed to release a Stolas amid the confusion, but... this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous, but I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
I'll go find them.
I'll go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
Okay. Okay. So... we're good on potions, so I'm just gonna TP there.
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia.
Girl.
The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs. Don't get surrounded. Straight home now.
Ow.
Get him! the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while. Hopefully this will put Rodriguez's mind at ease.
Okay. Now we can go over here for this quest.
Slavers don't even... Good girl.
Let's go.
Run like the wind.
It's not too far.
You deserve a rest.
Hi.
Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slavers' carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid,
I'll
good to see
get
you.
them.
Don't thank me just yet.
It's down there.
They're trying to get into the carriage. Nice try. Over here!
We did it! Mm-mm-mm. Should I have a little bit of a little drink? It is. I don't work
Friend,
tomorrow.
Are there any more
So I could
survivors?
use a little
Why didn't you
something.
flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
Yay. Okay, back to the hideaway.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Sid, welcome back. A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after you left. If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them, woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer
It's
to
no
risk
big
death
deal.
alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a Cursebreaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
You will. In time.
Yeah. Reduces flame cooldown by 2 seconds. Okay, now back to the infirmary.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Direwolf
All
dress.
yours.
Jess.
All done?
Hello.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine.
Chill out.
Talia trusts you. Which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. But... I'm sorry. I'm still terrified. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death. And even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a Visitor to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives. And the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers. Why do you think that is?
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy. But neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Taya. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physicist's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
Yeah. We did it. Okay. Now we gotta go talk to Gav.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again. Jill looked white as a sheet when we brought her back.
It's kind of cool that your birthday is April 17. Is it? I think it's cool too. My favorite number is 17. Hi guys.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant
Jill?
of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva.
She
and
was
years
about
later,
to die.
his powers awakened.
And
Just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a Frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
Sweet
And
baby.
regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
In his what?
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shan't be a moment.
I'm dead. Sometime later. Nice.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
Yeah. We did it.
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Vivian. And we gotta talk to Vivian. Wrong way.
I think I'll wait till Mid's away.
That took a day. How did she do it?
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
It's the Dhalmekian Republic secretly working for the Waloed. Duh. With or for.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute?
Yes, Otto.
We, have a guest.
A guest?
Who? Cole? It's his uncle.
It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
How the heck did he get here? Meanwhile, Holy Empire of Sandbreak.
The Dhalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations.
I don't like how her new
stores are
son
not as
is like
bottomless as
that,
reported.
like so babied.
And we
He's
have
like
many more
13.
mouths to feed.
We shall just have to have the Dalmex empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May
Hey,
the
no
blessing
shit.
of the crystals go with you, Your Highness. May the blessing of the crystals
He's like
go with
13,
you.
12.
Very good.
They force them to bow to the kid, and he has
Now,
no idea what's
let us
going
come to the
on.
question of precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can. And once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
He said, fuck the people.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred.
What the
For every
fuck?
home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on.
That's kind of fucked.
Dion?
Yes, sire.
I heard you got a haircut like a long time ago. I cut it short, but I'm gonna fix it tomorrow. Like the layers and stuff.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
Really said fuck the people. I don't really like the other son. It's kind of
If that
weird.
is
You
your
see
wish,
him laying on top of his mom
Radiance.
like that.
I shall depart at once.
Evil bitch. She's so quiet.
Gregor, forgive you.
She's so quiet, but I know she talks mad shit.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
What does that mean? Like, things are bad for him?
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
Uncle.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
Uncle Byron. Uncle Byron.
The little ones have been up to their old. It's just one thing after another around here.
Let's go see what our uncle is doing here. Uncle. Uncle.
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly.
He better
you
not
there?
betray me or I'm gonna be pissed.
There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
Gold talents.
2,000?
2,000.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place.
Which is?
Come here and I'll show you.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly, her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy.
To the desert!
It may well have gone cold by now. But as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Candlewood on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Okay. I'm gonna hang out with my uncle.
And how may I assist you today?
Ask about Mid.
We met under curious circumstances.
I think it is fair to say it was during my time at the university. I had returned to my lecture hall to collect some notes and discovered Mid crouched under the lectern, sketching some design or other by candlelight. It transpired that she had fashioned a key and had been using my classroom as her own secret study, a place of quiet refuge from overzealous tutors and the like. Naturally, I insisted she leave, but Mid being Mid, she refused to take no for an answer, and before I knew it, I had not only allowed her to continue her late-night studies, but had agreed to take her on as a pupil into the bargain. Though I soon wished I hadn't, her refusal to defer to authority was no less evident in my lectures. Was this my reward for years of painstakingly study, I wondered, to be teased and tormented by some oil-stained stripling who seemed to delight in my discomfort. Still, our time together was not entirely disagreeable, not least because it was she who unearthed the plot against my life and encouraged you to come and whisk me away to safety. And so I came to take refuge in your base of operations, just as she once did in mine. Ask about Byron.
Lord Byron Rosfield.
Of the 7 High Houses, protector of Port Isolde. And your uncle, no less.
I heard tell
he was an adventurous soul, and journeying alone to the secret lair of the villainous Cid the Outlaw would certainly seem to give truth to such rumors. He will make a valuable ally and a generous one, I hope, and his connections among the nobility will surely prove useful. Why? Perhaps we will soon be inviting the heads of the remaining high houses to a grand soiree here in the Hideaway. I must practice my steps.
How may I help you today? Study it well, Clive.
Mid's finished outfit. A little workshop right here.
Hi, Otto.
Otto. Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. If you have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalimil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's. And only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalimil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died.
He'd just be banging every woman in every town.
Might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Should I say bye to Jill? Bye, Jill. Bye, Jill.
I'm fine, Clive, really.
I just came to say bye. Do I need to... I do not need to stock up. So let's just go. Actually, 1, 2. Not enough. Okay, let's save. A lot of talk. Wait, I need to talk to...
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Just in case he has something
Who's
for me.
this blue
Let's see what he has for me.
Teddy says he's looking for books about Torgal. I know.
My knowledge is yours. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
Okay. Oh, that's a lot.
What subject shall we consider today?
Torgal, Clive's faithful friend who is fiercely protective of him and his allies. However, it emerges that he is more than a mere scent hound. He is a rare frost wolf, imbued with a sorcerous strength that he is able to call upon to defend his allies in times of crisis. Midadul Telemann, daughter of Cid and student of engineering at the University of Canver. From a young age, Mid showed the same passion for inventions as her father, and an even greater aptitude. She is well-versed in the secrets of modern and fallen technology as any scholar in the Twins, and means to put the knowledge to use in service of the Highway. Doris. Born and branded in Rosaria, Doris now captains the Cursebreakers, directing their bearer-liberating operations in concert with Cole, her second-in-command. While she is fiercely committed to the cause, she harbors violence and will only bloody her blade if circumstances demand it. Bernard, a carpenter who resides at Martha's Rest, whose speed and skill, together with the surrounding marsh waters' deleterious effects of the planks and piles of the village's many bridges, keep his services in high demand. He was born and raised in Cressidia, where his parents lie buried, and has recently engaged to be wed. Oh! The Desert Hare, an old ally of Cid who fell out of contact with the resistance after his death. The Desert Hare spoke with Cid and Cid alone, leaving the other members of the Hideaway with few clues as to their true identity. Only the pseudonym, the name Ruzena, and the memory of Cid met them in Dalimil. Ash. Though slightly smaller than her sister to the west, the eastern continent of Valythia is marked more altitudinously, her lightly wooded shores guarded on all sides by nigh unscalable cliffs. Having been ravaged by the Blight, still more grievously than Storm, the kingdom of Valud is now her sole remaining nation. Cressidia, a village located deep within the wetlands of central Rosaria. It was once the site of an aqueduct that was hoped would carry water to the capital, Rosalith, but these plans never came to fruition due to both the Holy Empire's annexation of the duchy and a sudden influx of feral beasts displaced by the Blight's march south through the dim. Now it lies abandoned, many of its residents having fled to nearby Martha's Rest. Twinside, the former capital of the Crystalline Dominion. After an unilateral maneuver by the Holy Empire of Sanbreque in 873, it became the imperial capital. Mysteries of the Realm. Brand removal. The painstaking process of slicing away the bearer brand so that no mark remains. Tarja, the hideaway's physiker, has mastered the procedure, though it still entails a good deal of pain and of risk indeed. The brand is written in poison ink, that any attempt to remove it should result in death. Given this, many choose to forego the process even though their brand precludes them from ever leaving the hideaway. Frost Wolf. A rare breed of wolf from the frozen northern territories that is said to be able to conjure magics. An ancient fable from the region prominently features a frost wolf by the name of Fenrir, who was companion to the Queen of the Snows, most likely an allusion to the dominant of Shiva, and defended her not with tooth and claw, but with bolts of ice. Astrologer. Members of the Gregorian clergy who divine the future from the movements of the heavens. It has long been custom for the astrologers of the imperial court to share their auguries only with the emperor, granting them significant political influence, provided, that is, that the emperor of the day shares Silvestri's inclination to heed their advice. The Einherjar, a flagship of the Waluder Navy, also known as the Black Galleon, alongside the Royal Cavalry. It is the pride of Walud and is capital of swiftly delivering elite troops onto enemy soil to make war in the name of the mighty Odin. Riven Tail. The elegant white flower that is a symbol of the Holy Empire of Sanbreque. Raptors. Though still widely believed by the common folk of Sanbreque to the descendants of dragons, on account of their leathery wings, meagerness of plumage, and distinct ability to spit fire, learned scholars have long since concluded that these deceptively reptilian creatures are none other than birds of prey which, over countless centuries of hunting creatures on the ground, have simply lost their capacity for flight. Vultures. Opportunistic avians that, like many other predatory birds, prefer to stealthily swoop down on foes from above and skewer them with their razor-sharp beaks. Though they are thought to primarily feed on carrion, traveling in large flocks in search of the dead and dying, it is not uncommon for vultures to attack living prey when times are lean. If you happen to hear their eerily human-like caws, skylarks, and warbles, it is best to find cover, and quickly.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Okay. We quickly read. And now we can go.
Tom says he's looking for books about.
I don't have to stock up again.
Who's this blue blood? One of Sid.
So we can just go.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again. Drawing on the deck.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Adventure. Oh yeah, we're going through the desert. The Velcroy Desert. The Dalmekian Republic.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
A trading post it is.
Can you fight? Riddle of the Sands. Can you fight, Uncle?
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings.
Over here!
Uh-oh. Got him. Those are scorpions.
Get him! This one. Enough. This one.
He's fighting. He's actually fighting. I level up. 32. 32.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle.
I'm dead.
I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
I did not cry. Hi guys. Excuse me.
Who do you think those soldiers were?
Okay, people are just traveling. Excuse me.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know,
Dalamil.
this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Well, we had to be here anyways.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Interesting.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Go.
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
I'm dead. Who are you bringing that to? And who is that? Joshua's here.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
She's gonna see Clive and be like, oh shit, we gotta leave. They're so close but so far.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead Skim, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Are you fucking stupid?
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Why would he say that out loud? He's never done this in a while.
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in Camber that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on.
Friend.
He's hungry.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
He's just gonna eat behind the counter. I'm fucking dead.
The outlaw! Take him!
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
You?
He literally just sat there and watched and ate like a show.
For your trouble.
Gross.
Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
I'm dead.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
What a baby. We have to run into him again.
Clive?
How'd you know it'd be that one? He doesn't eat his carrots.
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
He didn't eat his carrots. I like to eat carrots by itself, but I hate the taste of steamed carrots. Or just like steamed vegetables in general. I just don't like that wet taste. I don't know how to explain it.
We didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their
Oops.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors
Can you
at
not
present.
say it so loud?
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Cid. Cid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Okay, so we gotta find someone who... Or maybe we should.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason to.
Light it for Gilbert's sake.
Hello?
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Rep. How about I talk to her?
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
Can you, like, lead me there?
This young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Cid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
I don't know about that, but yeah, sure.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Hi.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
Okay.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Sweet incense! Wax candles!
Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the Desert Hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Bordello. Bordello.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
My name's Sid.
Get him!
I don't want to kill them, but yeah, sure. I'm just beating them really bad. I just want to talk to your boss as I kill all of them.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
Lock
To the Lock of Leisure.
What's that supposed to mean?
Needed to a silken soffing a sniff, good sir.
My carpet?
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means.
Were
I'd
they
say he
having
deserves our
like
respect.
a fair?
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity?
Money.
Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I too have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we? Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
Yeah, do a bunch of side quests for me.
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart.
Oh.
Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Okay.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
So, kill all the
trouble?
wounders.
If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals.
Lord Byron would hate Gen
3.
Zs.
I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's
Riddle.
play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
So we just gotta kill all of the wounders.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil. Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Okay. So someone stole some crystals. Or all of the crystals. Most of the crystals.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Okay.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. You wouldn't believe how much he gave me.
What's that say? Once you go flat, you never go back.
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered.
Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking, with pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on.
I don't.
I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
I can't put 2 and 2 together.
You too can live like a lord.
Find him.
Why is the tavern shut?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
But...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Is he sleeping? Was he in that room? Nope.
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
He's trying to do the old-fashioned way.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay
He's
for
so
admittance
rich.
to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
We worked together.
That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
He's probably gonna jack your pearl.
I need a drink.
Genuine cactus needles imported from across the sea. Just one prick and your little sparrow will sing.
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts out of Kupka's trough is when they want to.
Okay, we gotta go. How do we? Ooh, we gotta go through the desert gate.
Light it for Gilbert's sake.
Okay, it's just straight until we see the.
Lights and pots!
Do you think they'll be back soon?
Yes, they're quite
The finest fabric!
And then we gotta turn.
Fresh
Here.
from the capital!
Come on.
Okay.
Faster.
Let's go. No. Thanks. Why would you do that? What is that? Oh, heck.
Go for it. Over here!
I wanna kill it.
It's over!
Yay! Just because I never fought that before.
Run like the wind.
I see something. 6 desert roses. They're probably gonna beat my ass over here.
I'll take it from here.
So I go hide. Oh.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Please don't stab me or him.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
Who?
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits.
I see.
And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem. My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them.
Kill them both!
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
Oh my god.
Over here.
This guy.
This one.
In the ball. We killed their birds. Now we can go distribute the crystals to everyone.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly. Buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is.
Now we can give it to the people.
Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
No problem. Sometime later.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well,
Bruh.
Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh.
I'm dead.
Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much.
I'm
Greybeard.
Double the... Ugh!
Here, wear this.
Seal.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubo.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Huh? Why would you say it like that?
Omia Lostelan. Tuisa Gelis.
He's back in bed with Sid.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
Yay, we got a new teammate. New connection.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
We finished. Thank you. We got side quests and other things to do. Not quite yet, but I think I am gonna end it here. It is late and I did a late stream, so I am kinda tired. Let's go to chat. Yeah, I wanted to play for at least a little bit. Since I won't be streaming this weekend. Let's see, how long have we played for? Profile. 31 hours already. That's crazy. I'm gonna turn off my PlayStation. Yeah, so tomorrow I will be posting a video in the afternoon, so please look forward to that. And I will also be posting another video sometime next week, maybe on like Monday or Tuesday, possibly, most likely Tuesday or something. But yeah, so stay tuned for the future videos that I will be posting. We're literally coming up real soon. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more streams of me playing Final Fantasy or just watch my other videos, please subscribe and you will see more of me. So yeah, I'll see you all next time when I return. Bye.